Like.
All right, shalom. First, I can start by saying all praise to thee. How about Shema Shai, by Shem Kakadash, double honors to the elders and the apostles that we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is a quick video on just Kash Doll. This is who our people, our young women look up to, or the women in general. And I'm going to press play on this video and then add some precepts.
Yet you a kid.
Hold on.
Yet you a kid.
She said if you don't have an M yet, since it ain't playing all the way, $1 million.
What it gave, I needed to give. Like.
And she calling motherfuckers who don't have any money a child. This is why Jake justify them being sellouts, evil, wicked, having these fucked up ass personalities because they got money. That's a fucked up personality to tell a person because you ain't got $1 million, they're a kid. Y'all sold out for that money. Y'all killed y'all own, worship Satan, partake in rituals, what else? I forgot what I was gonna say, but that's how y'all got y'all money. It wasn't by no just means. It wasn't by no upright, no morals, no true values. It was about you being a demon. So y'all don't get no respect. And the scripture already, I'm gonna get to that later. I gotta get this done.
So what? So many. It's so hard to pick one.
Right, and so many niggas, it's so hard to pick one.
But if I got to, I want the rich one. I want.
Right, look like she fucking stank. You women not getting picks in that day. The righteous holy men gonna pick. And there is not one righteous holy man that won't a sellout, ran through, devil worshiping woman. It's some brothers that might, might be a few, but it would be wiser for you to wait until the kingdom to get you something good, because we kings, we can't sit here and just mess with these tainted as products, so to speak. And y'all are a product according to the scripture. Y'all are our possession. Y'all are our products, basically. This Edomite not finna be in rule for too much longer. And what y'all gonna do when all hell breaks loose, when the monetary system collapse? You women do best not to follow behind these Satanists, devil worshippers, because everybody know when you got money, you're comfortable. They not gonna be able to endure what's coming. Suffering has made us hard. Tribulation has made us hard, and that's the only way we're going to get into the kingdom, by suffering and going through tribulation. These motherfuckers been comfortable the whole fucking time. Even if they do so happen to mess with a righteous holy man, that don't mean they're gonna get into the kingdom. They don't have the spirit for it. It's truly up to the Lord, but a person that's comfortable doesn't have the spirit to endure what's coming. They too comfortable. They didn't have any suffering. They didn't have anything to build up their spirit.
The rich one. Yet you a kid. What it gave, I needed to give. Like what? So many. It's so hard to pick one. But if I got to, I want the rich one. I want the rich one. Yet.
Right, and this is destroying your people, and you sellouts who look towards us like we just gonna choose y'all because of how y'all look. Y'all try fucking mind. The Lord is giving the power back to His men. We can make women. Yeah, make a woman from scratch, not without having sex. We got that. We're gonna have that type of power. We can clean up any woman we want to. It's women out there that look way better than y'all that don't have what y'all have, way more humbler, not as ran through. And the Lord's saving us, saving women for us. Why would we want to pick a woman partakes in rituals, kills off her own, and ran through. Y'all partake in sex magic. To partake in sex magic, you have to have sex. Or to get that spiritual power behind it, you have to have sex with multiple men, orgies, and animals. Who the fuck, who want a woman that's having sex with animals? Y'all don't get no pass. I heard Apostle Tahar said it before. You know, it's totally up to the Lord, but man, no, like, y'all don't get no fucking pass, man. Y'all don't get no pass. Y'all live comfortably. While everybody else suffered and died from y'all actions because y'all supposed to be the leaders. Women ain't supposed to be leading no man no way. But since you got that position as a woman, you're supposed to do it in righteousness and direct the other women. But you didn't. So it's gonna be judgment for your ass. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 5 verse 7. Make no tearing to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. That's you women who can turn to the Lord. Don't sit there and know about the Israelite thing and watch the Israelite thing, but don't try to line up and do what a woman's supposed to do. Don't keep putting the truth off from day to day. For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security, when you got all that money, when you're living it up, thou shalt be destroyed, right, and perish in the day of vengeance, right. You don't get to take none of that money with you. At any given time, you can perish. A lot of you sellouts of our nation, the Lord is allowing to live so that y'all can get hit by thermonuclear missiles. Plain blank, period. Chapter 2, verse 6. Y'all not to be trusted. Y'all work for Satan, which means y'all are of Satan. Y'all are of the devil. Y'all are deceivers. Nobody give a fuck about y'all waking up. It's going to be up to the man to pick whom he wants in that day. Through the Spirit of the Lord, though. Y'all not on the top of the list. This is Habakkuk chapter 2. Verse 5. Yea, also because he transgresseth by wine his philosophies. He is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell. This is talking about the white man. He's in everybody else's country, changing everybody laws and whatnot. And that's what happened with us. That's why you women up over the men. And is as death, and everywhere he goes, he's killing people, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Over here, you get this is a melting pot. There are all nationalities of people over here. His wine is his philosophies, by the way. He transgressed by wine. His philosophies, he's a proud man, been getting away with it. His philosophies have been getting him through. You know? Verse 6. Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe, meaning destruction, to him that increaseth that which is not his? Your slave master will eventually be put to death and enslaved. Woe, meaning destruction, unto him that's taking everybody's land and resources. Starting with us, we the number one, because it's about us. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay. Thick clay means thick debt. When you look up that word is a Hebrew word, ibatyat, which means debt. Just like how you get in debt and you can no longer take out loans and things like that till you pay your debt out, or you go in default, or whatever the case may be, and they gotta file for bankruptcy, and they look at that and still don't allow you to get shit and live and things like that. Same thing this devil going through. The nations are cutting him off. Verse 7, shall they not rise up suddenly? that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be for booties unto them. Eventually, the nations are going to rise up against America. Your slave master will, this place in America, will be destroyed. Because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of men's blood and for the violence of the land of the city and of all that dwell therein. Right, for what you have done unto the nation of Israel, number one, rape, rob, and murder. It's going to happen unto you. I'm going to jump to verse 11. For the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. Woe to him that built a town with blood and establisheth a city by iniquity. Right, for the stone shall cry out of the wall, and the beam out of the timber shall answer it. It's been a minute since I broke this one down. I think I'm looking at the wrong one, as a matter of fact. But there's a precept where it actually says that the monetary system is going to collapse. Dang, I don't think this is the one, unless I'm looking at it wrong. But I'm going to jump to verse 15. It says, Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and putteth thy bottle to him, and maketh him drunken also. Woe unto him, or woe unto her. You are destroying the women of your nation because you do witchcraft. And you make this music. And you put these spells upon the women of your nation. And the men of your nation. Now they trying to look up to you and do everything you do, and they can't do it, and they're dying to do it. Dying behind trying to be what you say you are. And all that is against the Bible. Bitch, you don't get to choose what man you want. What's coming is you don't get to choose what man you want. That's over with. That's what the whole rape thing was about in the scriptures. And then the man got to pay the dowry and things of that nature, of course. But a lot of y'all women, y'all not gonna make it. Y'all will not make it. Y'all, I know brothers, let women choose. But it's gonna come at the point in time where all that's gonna be done away with. That's because we ain't in our kingdom. We're not in our society. That's why a lot of this shit is being allowed to fly. Verse 15, Woe unto him that giveth his neighbor drink, and putteth thy bottle to him, and makest him drunken also, that thou mayest look on their nakedness. Right, the women, we are looking upon the women's nakedness because they don't have the truth. That's all it means. When you don't have the truth, you are naked according to the Bible. The words that you was just speaking, that's why scriptures say, the words that you are speaking is making your people naked. So you're going to have to answer for every idle word that you say, no matter how small it looks. The scriptures say, be not ignorant in great matters or small matters. I'm not finna go and Google your whole fucking song. Y'all go Google the whole fucking song or YouTube it and listen to it for yourself. Anything that got to do with the rap industry, the Hollywood industry, is of Satan. Isaiah chapter 4, verse 1. And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man. 7 meaning completion. We're going to be able to have as many women as we want to have. Fuck what you talking about, what you picking and whatnot. You ain't got no authority. The Lord ain't give you women no authority. Saying we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Right, you're going to take care of yourself. Not depend on a man for money. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. The reproach of a woman is not having kids by a man. You got kids by a man, but not a righteous, holy man. You and that nigga gonna die if y'all don't turn back to the Lord, if the Lord allow you to come back. Because your man might not be involved in that witchcraft like how you are. And then look at the clothing you wearing. The clothing is not modest apparel. You are a poor example of what a woman should be. Or is it EL? AE. Okay. 1 Timothy 2:9. In like manner, let me go up. Okay, it says, in like manner also the women adorn themselves in modest apparel. There's nothing modest about what you got on. You're setting a bad example. That's a whore's clothing. With shamefacedness, ain't nothing shamefaced about how you act. And sobriety. Sobriety means to be sober-minded. You are drunken with philosophies. All you think about is money. You do things for money. You sold out for money. You got your private parts out in front of everybody in one of your videos. You in movies having sex with men. Nothing about you is shamefaced and nothing about you is sober. Don't no man want that, and the Lord won't even tolerate us having that on our arm going into the kingdom of heaven, as trifling as you women are. That don't even make sense, to be exalted up to be a prince or a king, but to have to deal with somebody from the bottom like that. It don't make sense. But, you know, it might be some women that can make it amongst y'all, but shit. We gonna see. Not with broided hair or gold or pearls or costly array. See, this is how you look at everything you got on. That costly array, the pearls, the gold. But which becometh women professing godliness with good works. You don't profess godliness with good works. Let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. You're supposed to be learning this truth in silence up under your husband, who's supposed to be a righteous, holy man. But I suffer not a woman to teach. You call yourself teaching men, nor to usurp authority over the man. You definitely usurp authority over the man because you got money. But to be in silence, you're supposed to be shutting the fuck up. Verse 13, for Adam was first formed, then Eve. Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived was in a transgression. The women are the weaker vessel. You women are easily deceived. So y'all easily gonna work for Satan. Y'all easily gonna sell out. Y'all easily devil worshippers by nature. Or go to the devil easily by nature. That's what Eve in the garden was about. Notwithstanding, she shall be saved in childbearing. Some women don't have to have children. She just got to be with a righteous, holy man. If they continue in faith and charity, you're eventually going to have to straighten up or you're not going to make it. If they continue in faith and charity, that's not charity on how you be speaking down on men. And holiness, that's not holy. With sobriety, with soberness, and that's not sober-minded. I think it's second Ezra, so first Ezra 5 and 15, or Sirach 5 and 15. In a great matter. Yeah, Sirach chapter 5, verse 15. Be not ignorant of anything, in a great matter or a small. No matter what it is, we got the right to judge it. And not to be ignorant of it, to be aware of it. You can judge people. Because this is the first thing y'all stupid ass want to say. You can't judge me, only God can judge me. The Lord judges people through his prophets, which y'all stupid ass. What was I going to bring out? First, it's come on, what is it? I think it's chapter 6, verse 1. Just 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 1. Dare any of you having a matter against another go to the law before the unjust and not before the saints? The unjust is this white man. You're supposed to go to the law before the saints, before the men of the Lord. The law is what's in the first 5 books of Moses, the 613 laws. You're supposed to go to see what the Lord got to say about you and your actions and how you're doing things, and not the white man. Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? So you can judge. And if the world shall be judged by you, the elect members, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? You can judge the smallest matters, man. Your clothing, we can judge your clothing. We can judge what you eat. It says, know ye not that we shall judge angels, the angels on the left-hand side that you work for? How much more things that pertain to this life? What is it? What is it called? Hold on, bear with me. All right, Slakia. Let me read verse 3 again. It says, 1 Corinthians 6:3. Know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life? Right, judging angels. We don't have the power to tell angels to kill people. If then ye have judgments of things pertaining to this life, set them to judge who are least esteemed in the church of Israel, not the actual building. You know, with that being said, I'm going to end it, man. Shalom.